Elijah back here with another quick deck list from UpswingMTG. This time we play Explore Angels. I thought long and hard and thought that green-white angels are actually better than the Boros angels I used for climbing to Mythic. I haven't tested this so far, but as I theory crafted a lot, I wanted to record pre-playing the game, so my thought process won't be influenced by the actual games afterwards. So what am I running here? First of all, Llanowar Elves, so I have some kind of ramp up. Afterwards, a lot of explore, the standard free explore creatures, Branchwalker, Wildgrowth Walker, and Jadelight Ranger. This should help to influence my draws a lot and also allows me to run less lands. In the other deck I ran 26 lands. Here I have a lot of control about my drawings, about my lands and stuff, and therefore I only run 24, which is still a lot obviously, but should work out, especially with angels. On top of that, I have a lot of cheap creatures that also can provide me some life gain, so I should be even in a better spot against aggro decks, especially mono red and stuff like that, with a lot of cheap creatures on the board, which can also grow stronger in case of the Wildgrowth Walker. Yeah, that's basically the idea behind it. And also I can run Knight of Autumn, which can provide a lot of different possibilities. I can destroy enchantments, for example, Ixalan's Binding, I don't know, search for a Stunker or something similar, or just provide a huge body for free lands or free mana for free, which is kind of good. Then I run also the Resplendent Angel, and Llanowar Elves usually lets me play one of those free turn 2. Obviously for the Resplendent Angel I would need Temple Garden first turn, take the 2 life to even, so that it's even possible to get the 2 planes out there. Whatever, rest is kind of similar. Ixalan's Binding, also a bit more control than I have in the Boros one, and I run the other 2 angels as well. So I run a bit less angels, also obviously not the Rekindling Phoenix, but the ramp should be faster, it should be safer, and I should have more options against most decks. On top of that, I can use Shalai's active if I shouldn't draw into something, but as I already said, I also have better draw control with the Explore mechanic in play, and therefore the draw should be better as well. So if it doesn't work out instantly, I have some sort of comeback mechanic as well. While also another big advantage is the Resplendent Angel, the passive with the 5 life or more can be procced pretty easily with Wildgrowth Walker and, for example, Jadelight Ranger. So I could get this out way more reliable than in the other deck, where it's kind of hard to keep Resplendent Angel in the deck long enough to get Lyra or get the 6 lands for the active. So that's the fear behind it. I think that's really strong. I ran into some similar variants on the ladder. Obviously I can't really tell what they had in the deck list, but that's what I came up with. I have created a sideboard of cards I think would be good, especially against control, or I just thought about running maybe instead of maybe the Ixalan's Binding or even the Knight of Autumn, but in the end I decided to go for this, for the ladder. Things I considered were Immortal Sun, obviously, makes my creatures cheaper, makes them stronger, also makes Planeswalkers useless, so if I play against control, that would be cool, but this mana cost of 6 kinda made me not choose to put it in the main deck for now. Let's see how the testing goes. Carnage Tyrant also against control, but also 6 lands, kind of expensive. I think I can overrun them with the angels and the Explorer anyway, so only in the sideboard for now, and I don't think I will change it depending on how much success we'll have with the deck. Vivien Reid could be kind of interesting because it allows me to draw into angels every single turn, kind of with the mechanic. Also lets me destroy enchantments and creatures with flying, so they're blockers basically. So that's worth consideration. 5 mana is a lot, but it would allow me to pull out maybe the Knight of Autumn or even the Ixalan's Binding, because it provides those things, and is kind of good because a Planeswalker is always nice to have, especially if you can kind of draw an extra card each turn. Nullhide Ferox maybe against control as well, and Enter the Unknown for another explore mechanic that would even work on the angels themselves. So if I have, for example, the Wildgrowth Walker and only a Branchwalker would only gain 3 life with the Enter the Unknown in play, I could gain 6 life. On top of that, I could play an additional land if it's early, so I can maybe get the passive to proc from the Resplendent Angel or get extra ramp, so that's worth consideration as well, maybe instead of the Ixalan's Binding or the Night of Autumn, depending on how aggro I want to play, but that needs to be done in testing, obviously. Yeah, that's basically the idea, and let's see how the games go in Mythic. Okay, I only drew into 2 lands, but I have to explore things going on. Also, I start second, so I'm gonna keep this. Okay, already drawing into my first land. Sadly, I see blue on the other side. That doesn't really look good. Seems like mono blue, I guess. Maybe Izzet or something, but yeah, seems like mono blue. He only has 1 land, he can't counter it. Okay, another land, now I have 4. Kinda need to draw into planes there. Okay, I lose 1. He didn't draw into a Curious Obsession, so that's pretty good for me. I will play another one. I think it will get counted anyway, but gonna try. I'll save the Night of Autumns because they can give me the extra health I need. Yeah, at least he used his counter spell and he has no card draw mechanic going right now. Though I really want to land. Okay, he has his first big flyer. Now he can't counter my Shalai though. Sadly, she's too weak though. Like, he already has 4 strength, she only has 3. And I can't attack with Branchwalker any longer anyway. Can block the Termanda though. 2, 6, 7. Okay, he can't do it right now. Have to pass here. Now I really need a source of white mana. That would work, but I don't think... Problem is, she will get countered for sure. He has 3 cards in hand, 4, 5 lands. But I don't really want to waste here because I need 1 more land and I can play 2. So I'm gonna risk it even though I kinda expect it to be countered. If not, I'm in a super good spot. Oh, it stays. Really nice. Now I can heal up a bit and also block if really needed. But I guess I shouldn't even block. Like, he probably has, what is it called? The thing that gives hexproof and 0+3. Then my first strike doesn't really matter and I heal up enough anyway, so I should just play defensive for now. Like, if he attacks, I'll just leave it through. If he doesn't attack though, then I need to think about what I'm doing. Yeah, that's what he's going for, and that's more than fine for me. Okay, no. He probably expects me to expect him to do that, and now he doesn't. Okay, now I would have 6 lands. I could go for just this one. I'll go for a Night of Autumn first. I will take the 4 life. Now he kinda has to counter this, or I will get my angel out. I will just attack with the Shalai. I don't really need the hexproof in this matchup, because the only thing he could have is the Trickster. And even if he blocks right now, where both die, he kinda needs his +0/+3. And then I'll still get a 5/5 angel with Vigilance. Yeah, that was to be expected, but I don't really care. I trade this for an even stronger angel. He had to use this card once. Maybe he has it more often, but shouldn't matter too much. And because it's mono blue, he has no board wipes or anything. And he can't attack me any longer. I just block with a Angel and will automatically get a new one. So I'm in a really, really good spot. Let's try this. Maybe it gets countered, but at this point shouldn't really matter too much. Okay, it doesn't. I will play another one of those. I don't even need the life now because I can just attack with this one and I'll get 2 more of those. He could play the Trickster though. If he plays the Trickster, I won't gain life. Whatever, I'm gonna risk it. I kind of want to stay safe still. Really, but I could have attacked with the Lyra. I mean, I have another one in hand anyway. Let's see what he does. Okay, he surrenders. Could have maybe played it a bit better, but the deck itself worked exactly as I thought it will, and I mean, it was just one game, but it seems really, really strong. And Angels are just amazing. Really amazing in the current meta. And usually, like, forever I tried to make Angels work, even in Legacy or something. I mean, casual play, I only played paper casually with friends and family, but even there it's super hard to make Angels work, and now with Angels being really, really decent actually in Standard, that's really nice actually. Okay, what's the plan? I mean, it doesn't really matter. I have both lands anyway, can't play anything right now anyway. I will go for the Ranger just so I can draw into lands maybe. I'll keep it. I assume I'll scale better anyway, and next turn I could play those 2 to get some life and maybe draw into another land. I already have one, don't really need it. I want to draw into another land for my Lyra maybe. Okay. Shouldn't matter too much, to be honest. Already got most of the things I wanted out of them. Have to play the Shalai. Sadly didn't draw a land. He has 1 too. I won't block. I want to keep it for my Shalai. There it is. And he has to get rid of it instantly or he's in big, big time trouble. Okay, +1/+1. Doesn't matter, I have first strike. I could risk drawing into land here. I mean, that's super greedy, but I'm gonna do it anyway. No matter what comes here, I will put it down. Please give me a land. Okay, nice. That was kind of greedy, but kind of wanted to go for it. And I will attack. He has no lands left, so I win anyway, no matter with whom he blocks. And now I get another Angel. He could have Kaias, so if he has the board wipe, we could still lose here. Okay, there is his. He attacks actually. Okay, no, he doesn't. Okay, he surrenders. I would have probably gone for a 2 Knight of Autumns here, get my 8 life and get another token, and he would be in even more trouble. But really like this deck list so far. Exactly as I thought it would be, and yeah, just amazing. let's see if we keep the run going. Okay, first time I get an elf early, and yeah, have good ramp here as well. Really decent cards. I can't move them right now. I have to wait for him first. He starts though, which shouldn't be a big problem, but just saying. So far I like this deck list more than the Boros one, but let's see. Maybe I just got lucky. I mean, I didn't run into any control so far, which I don't believe I can play against, even though I have some tools which I didn't have in the other deck at all. But still, I don't really see myself winning against control, because I have only like 4 Ixalan's Binding and Night of Autumn, which only works against a few enchantments and in general shouldn't be too strong. I will play it tapped, don't really need the 1 damage anyway. And can't play anything else. I would have up to 4 lands. He didn't draw into a land. Okay, that's pretty good for me. This time I'll save it to attack. Okay, he doesn't have a lightning strike. So now I'm in a super good spot already because he plays Cruel. Which has a lot of removal against flyers though. So not like that's over already, but seems like he didn't draw into any lands, and yeah, that's a quick one. Yeah, I can't really keep that. That's better, even though I have less lands, but I at least have the right lands here. Whatever, not gonna keep it on top. Need to draw into lands anyway, but the possibility is pretty decent with 2 or 3 instances of Explorer with those 2 cards. Okay, he plays super aggro white. Here I probably miss my Clarion, which I had in the Boros one, but shouldn't matter too much. I could play this guy, or I play this and this. I will go for the second option, just so I can ramp up faster. Like the moment I get a Lyra or something, mono white is really in big time trouble, even though I'm gonna keep that. That really helps against aggro. I still have my Jadelight Ranger and I can play both next turn. If he attacks with this guy, I'll block. Won't block here for now, because yeah, he will just pay the 4 life, and for now that's not worth it for me. Pay 2 life. One land and Resplendent Angel. Do I need this? I mean, I guess it's decent enough for later on. Next turn I play my Shalai. Obviously I'm lacking now the Explorer mechanic, but for now that shouldn't matter too much, like if I don't instantly get an Angel. Okay, he now only attacks with the Flyer. I'm still at 20 though. I'll go for the Shalai. Now I'm hexproof, or like my creatures are hexproof, me obviously too. And yeah, I'm just want to scale anyway. The moment I get the Resplendent Angel out, the turn afterwards I can already go for the... I mean, I could have played this one as well, because I already have 6 lands in Ethereal with my Llanowar Elves. But the Shalai is always nice because it kind of makes him force use this on him, which is pretty decent. And now he has no cards left in hand. I will only lose one probably. I mean, he could attack with the rest as well, but I don't think he will. Okay, maybe. I mean, he's kind of in trouble. He knows that he won't win long term. And if I lose 3 and he loses 4 for it, that's kind of worth it for him, I guess. Though I really don't need the range any longer. So I can block with it, and so he has to pay 8 if he wants to keep his Vanguards, and he kind of has to pay them because that's his only win condition right now. Because he knows I have the Angel and he only has 1 flyer. Here I could go for destroy. Wait, can I somehow play both? No. Ah, that's really sad. I don't have enough planes. But it should be better anyway to play him first, because I get 2 for 1. Though it delays my plan even more, but against this deck it should be fine because it's mono white. Okay, that's a bit of a problem. Shouldn't be too big though. Can't really attack. I mean, he could with the Vanguards again. Let's see if he does that. Okay, he attacks with everything. He has no lands though. I'm gonna clear his board a bit, yeah. Not really any hope for him left. He knows I will get strong and strong, and he has to top tech really good. Like I was still at, I think, 20 HP or something. Okay, let's see if we can continue the streak. That's a really decent hand. Really, really decent freelance. All my Explorer stuff. And I'm playing against mono white again, which seemed like a decent matchup so far. Because he can't really get through. Okay, that's a big token deck, like a lot of tokens, pretty sure. Could be a bit of a problem if they overrun me with just too many creatures, but let's see how fast he can ramp up. Like, I have a similar deck list, haven't made a video about it so far, but I'm pretty sure that's the deck list he's running here. He could have something to buff his creature. I'm not gonna risk it. He could have, what is it called, the thing that gives +1/+1 and makes him indestructible or something. Could destroy. I could have played the forest, but for now I want to have the best possible mana out there so I can play anything I want, to not get into the same situation like last game, even though I already have planes and yeah, whatever. Just to be sure, I shouldn't lose too much life too fast anyway because of the Walker. And I can heal up a lot, like I have still 4 instances of Explore. That's 12 life if he doesn't have anything to remove my Wildgrowth Walker, and even if he does, I could still get him back with my Knight of Autumn. Yeah, and he plays with the thing that lets him convoke and get a lot of creatures, so I really have to be careful. This board doesn't look good. I'll play those two, or I'm missing out on one land. Okay, I'm drawing a land for the Lyra maybe. The only good thing is he only has like 3 cards left in hand. And I have a lot of life. He attacks with 3, so he gets the turnaround there. He could buff them, I don't think so though. Yeah, no, he doesn't. He just wants to get his his next mana. Now he has 4. And he can spam his tokens now too. I have 5 lands. I'll just go for the Lyra here. Next turn I can maybe go for the Ranger and the Knight of Autumn. But I still need to play defensive. But now I at least have a flyer. So I can get over his creatures. And he shouldn't be able to kill me too fast. Okay, I have 6 lands. I could play both. Problem is, if I play both, I no longer have the possibility of getting my Lyra back if he has a Tribunal Conclave. So I will be going with Shalai for now. Now they're all hexproof as well. I could buff them every turn. Don't really need my Jadelight Ranger yet because I have enough life that he shouldn't be able to one-shot me, especially because I now will heal 5 each turn and he is kind of on the clock right now because he will die in a few turns. Okay, one more token. Good thing is he has no red. Like if he had the heroic reinforcements, that would be kind of bad. 2 options here. I could give all of my creatures a 1+1 counter, or I play it safe and get 9 more life with my Explorer, and that's what I'm gonna do, and just attack with the 2 angels, where I will as well get 9 life as well, so I will be at 50 afterwards if I didn't miscount now. That can help. Now I could in theory also play the Knight of Autumn, but I mean, doesn't really make much of a difference here. Okay, it does, because now I can't play both next turn. But I should be super safe here. Even if it has a Settle the Wreckage, he can't cast it because of the Shalai. He can't target me. So he's in a horrible spot, and I think this game should be kind of done. Let's see. That's kind of his last chance, because next turn he's dead. He has no flyers still. And there's the surrender. Wow, that went better than expected. I won everything in Mythic with this deck list, first try. And yeah, that's gonna be it for now. We'll upload this. And that deck is amazing, like way better than the Boros one. It has way better options, covers more decks, and therefore it's just better in every way, I guess. I mean, in almost every way. Were super fun games. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to join us.